Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make this Mercedes web design using HTML, CSS and JavaScript. So what are we waiting for? Let's get started with it. So first thing first, let's make a new folder on desktop that is Mercedes, and these are the images we are going to use. This is the car1 image, car2 and car3. Actually, you can get all this from the link I mentioned in the description below. And this I have edited them using Photoshop. These are all transparent images. This is the Mercedes logo and this is the pathway for it. So what I'm gonna do is I will just show you a speeded video of how I edited these photos in Photoshop. Cut it out this wheel from here. And if you want to know how I did this, like to understand it more, you can use the Google Playback, YouTube playback time for slowing up the speed of this videos. I did this because I didn't want to make the video longer who don't want to watch Photoshop tutorial in this video, because this video is obviously not based on Photoshop, so I don't want to like give extra knowledge for which you are not here. So I just scaled the wheels a bit so the white thing should get hidden from it. And there are the images. So I save left wheel in a one layer, right wheel in a one layer, and the car without the wheels in one layer, and all the three images are transparent. Quickly exported as left car 11 dash left car dash right. So I'm back, and so I just cut that image folder and pasted in the Mercedes folder here. So let's add the project folder here, that is Mercedes. I'm gonna make a new file that is index.html. Now make a new folder that is CSS. Inside that we'll make a new file that is styles.css. Alright, so now let's make a new file again that is app.js, which is a good JavaScript file for our web design. I'm gonna go to the browser and search for Bootstrap. Start a template. Click on the result, that is Bootstrap. Just search for Bootstrap and click on the first circle that started. Click copy the starter template from here, paste it here and save it, and open it again. Just remove this hello world from here and make the title to Mercedes, and let's add a custom CSS comment here. Hit enter, link our CSS to it, CSS styles.css. Gonna hit enter again. Now comment it out as Google Fonts. So now let's go to a browser and search for Google Fonts. Click on the first result. Now search the font we want. Now we'll search the font we want. So search for outline. That is, we'll click on the first result, select the style regular 400 and search for another font that is Oswald. Click on the last result, that is bold 700. Copy this embed link from here, paste it here, and go into the body tag, make a new section which is class header dash section. So now let's again go to a browser and go into Bootstrap components and into neighbor and copy out this neighbor from here. Alright, so paste it here. Just indent them properly and remove this bg-light from here. And the second one will be buy now, and let's keep our third one to financing and service. So let's copy this one and paste it. Instead of disable list item, make it technology and innovation. Check out the spellings and make this Mercedes-Benz world. And when the new tag ends, we'll make a new div which is class bg-image-div, which is the div of the background image. We'll make a new div inside it which is image1-div, which is also class screen1. I'm gonna add id to it which is s1, which we're gonna use for toggling the classes. I will let you know. We'll go and edit the JavaScript. These are the images. I'm gonna use this in image1-div. We'll add image tag to it which is source images slash car11.png, and which is class image11, which is image11. Gonna make it image12, image13, make it 11-left which is the left wheel and 11-right which is the right wheel. Alright, so let's make a new div again which is class image2-div, which has also class screen2 and id is s2. Source which is images slash car1.png, which is this car, and gonna add class to it which is image1. So let's make another div which is class images3-div, make it screen3. We're gonna add id to it which is 3 s3. I'm gonna add image tag to it which is source images slash car3.png, make it png, and add class to it which is image3. Alright, just make sure you remove that image when you added that 2 times. It doesn't affect though. We'll add an image tag after this div ends, which is source images slash cars.png, which is this image. This will be the default image of our web design. We'll add class to it which is select, and the id will be t1. So let's make a new div. We'll add h1 to it which is class Mercedes and dash text, and the text we're gonna show is Mercedes. Hit enter. Add another h1 to it which is class select2 and id as t2. The text we're gonna show is select your car. So after this events, we'll make let's make a new div which is class button-div, and let's make a new div inside it that is button1-div, which is image source, that is images slash car2.png. That is why we're gonna show the image at the z index 0, and we're gonna add a button to it which has z index 1. Plus the background color of the button will be transparent, so the image will become the button of our page. Add a button to it which is class button1 and button. Copy this out and paste it for 2 more times. Make it button2-div, button2-image. Change all this but car1.png, button2. Just don't get confused between button2 car1.png. Also, you can download all this project source code from the link I mentioned in description. You don't need to write all this. Just understand what I'm saying and go and download the project source code and analyze that. Add a div which is class spans. Inside that we'll add a span tag to it which has class overview span1. The text we're gonna show is overview. Copy this out and paste it for n number of times. Make this. Okay, let's cancel out this overview and make this span 2 and all other spans. Just make the text as gallery and write all the letters in capitals, so full specs, and compare. So after this div, we'll make a new div which is class road-div. Gonna add image to it which is source images slash map.png. which will be the roadmap basically. So we'll add a class to it which is map. Now let's move on to CSS. The border will be overflow x hidden. So now let's access this navbar from here. Dot navbar. Z index will be 10. And let's access the new dash link. Margin will be, let's keep it 04 rem, 02 rem. And gonna access the header section, which is the main section of our page, which has height 100 view height. Width will be 100 view width. Overflow will be, let's keep it hidden, that is x and y both will be hidden. And so now let's access this whole class, and let's make it image1. So we have skipped this image 11, 12, 13. We are gonna access the image1. Easy, that's why I'm writing this first. Position is absolute. Gonna transform it, scale it by 0.5. Let's make it 6. Gonna add left to it at 0, top to it at 0. You don't need to write those pixels after those 0, because 0 doesn't need any values or labels to be specified. So let's access this car3 from here. That is image 3. Just copy this out, paste it instead of that. From top make it -100 pixels, scale it by 0.55. Alright, so let's access the image 11 because it's a bit lengthy, so I'm preferring to access it at last. So this is the image. The car is without the wheels. We're gonna add wheels in image 11, 12 and image 13. So let's first access image 11. I'm gonna add position to it, which is absolute. Transform it, scale it. Let's decrease the size of it a bit greater size. So left should be -240 pixels, from top should be 0 pixels. Opacity will be 1. Copy all this, make it image 12. Just scale it a bit so the white spaces which are between the car and the wheel will get hidden due to the scaling of the wheels. From left it will be 216 pixels. From let's skip our top 290 pixels. Animation will be wheel 0.5 seconds linear, because we're gonna rotate the wheel infinite. Add a transform property to it. Transform origin property, which is center. The image will be rotated around the center. And we're gonna add transform dash box, that is the box field dash box. Dot image 13. Position will be absolute. Transform it. That is gonna scale it, make it 0.56. Just copy all this shit from here and paste it in below that. From top it will be 294 pixels. From right make it 245. I think 245 will do it. And so let's add keyframes of wheel, that is when you're gonna rotate the wheel. So add from, transform it, rotate. We also need to add the scaling property here, because the transform property only takes one property at a time. So we're gonna make sure that rotate and scale are inside of keyframes, so the width and the height of the wheel doesn't get decreased when we are rotating it. And it might get messy if we gonna not add this 0.56 scaling in our keyframes. So now let's go down and let's access the Mercedes dash text here. Cancel out this and add a color to it, which is black. Font size will be font family will be Laundrina outline, which is the text will be just having an outline. The inner will be empty, that is it will be transparent. Font size will be 250 pixels. Position will be absolute. From top it will be 10 pixels. Z index will be -10. It will be at the background. From left it will be 150 pixels. Animation will be, let's give a name of the animation to Mercedes, which will be 2 seconds, infinite alternate. Alright, so now let's access this. Let's access this select, which is car.png. That it's gonna hide when we click on a particular image of the car in the card section, which is this image. Cars is this image. Go to size.css, add color to it, which is black. I think we don't need this color thing, just remove that shit from there. Width will be 700 pixels. Position will be absolute. Top should be 300 pixels. Z index will be -10. From left it will be 300 pixels. Let's add transition to it. That is 1 second. So let's access, select your car. That is, make it select 2 and copy the select and paste it below here. Make it select 2. Add a font size to it. That is 50 pixels. From top it will be 540 pixels. From left it will be 650 pixels. Opacity will be 0.8. Let's add select -I, that is invisible class. We're gonna use it for toggling, and gonna make sure you understand all that. And when you are using this JavaScript app.js, we'll add keyframes mod series to it, and from opacity 0.2 to opacity 0.8. Okay, so let's go down and let's access this common button class of all the buttons. Dot button. When the button is focused, we're gonna add a background color to it, that is black, and the opacity will be 1. Let's 0.1. That is, we're gonna add a bit of gray color to it. Overlaying color will add a border that is 2 pixels solid black. So let's access the button 1 dash image, which is car 2, and this time the car 2 gonna have all its fields. From top it will be 100 pixels, Z index will be 10, right will be 10 pixels. So now let's go down and let's access this button 1 from here. Add width to it, that is 200 pixel, height to it, that is 150 pixels, position will be absolute. From top it will be 90 pixels, Z index will be 10, border, let's make it 2 pixels solid, black. Border radius will be 5 pixels and background color will be transparent. Alright, so let's copy all this button 1 from here and make this button 2. Make this button 3 dash image, and button 2 dash image. So we're gonna scroll from downwards, right, and make the button 2 to 290 pixels from top. Okay, let's add this right property to here, that is 10 pixels, because we don't want to stick the card to the right of our screen. So let's add this right 20 pixels in all our 3 buttons. Alright, that's fine now, I think. So let's edit the top and left here. Top should be 490 and button 3 top should be 492. Alright, so now let's access the box 1 here. Box 1 is basically the black rectangle I showed you, which will have all the spans in it. Height will be 80 pixels, width will be 80%, position will be absolute, from bottom it will be 0, and background color to it, that is 1919, which is some kind of black color. Let's access the span 1 here, which is margin left 50 pixels. Color will be white. Although you don't need the span 1 and span 2, you can write this with span tag 2. I just made a code lengthy and I think I regret it. So let's access the span class to it, which is the div tag. Position will be absolute, from bottom it should be 24 pixels. Alright, so now let's access this map. Width will be 240 pixels, position will be absolute, from bottom it will be 50 pixels. This map will be above the span class, that is the box one. Now let's access the specs. Bottom 100 pixels. Let's access the screen one here, which is this class and has ID S1, screen 2 S2, screen 3 S3. Screen 1 will have height 100 view height, transform it, translate X, that is translate X, that is 1500 pixel. That is gonna shift our image. We're gonna keep our image at default in the left position of our viewport. Our transition to that is 1 second. So let's add S1-1. Because when the screen is visible, we're gonna transform and translate X to the viewport, that is 0%. So the screen 1 is visible, that is the car which has wheels rotating in it will be visible. I'm gonna add invisible property to it. So it's gonna translate back to -11500 pixels. Let's make it S2-1 and S2-I. Change this transform and make it position relative, because we want this image to come from the downward. So that translate y to -100% and again make it 100%. So we are using this on this, we are performing all the screen 1, screen 2, screen 3 on the same theory. We're just going to position it in a bit different positions. Make it 200% and -200%. So let's go to app.js and let's edit the shit from here. Go to app.js. We'll add a script here. So let's link our script to it, add a source app.js, and we're going to use jQuery for it. So let's add a $sign here, add bracket, curly braces, curly braces, inverted comma, .button1 .click. We'll add function to it, which is parameter e. Gonna add curly braces. Just remove this extra bracket from here and make it and shift it to the button1. Alright, so at semicolon, let's add e dot prevent default, which will gonna prevent this all the default settings. So let's again add a $sign here. Let me show you. Okay, we are accessing the button, that is the common button class. Make it #t1. I'm just gonna make sure that you understand all this code. Let me write this out. We'll add a class to it, which is select-I. That is, it is invisible class of the select. So let me show you what is this. The T1 is basically cars.image and T2 is select your car. So we are gonna add the select-I class to it, which is the opacity will become 0 when we click on any of these buttons. I think you're getting it. Make it S1 and S2. When the button 1 is clicked, and add class to S1, screen 1 added S1-1, and remove class from here. Remove class, that is, if the S2 exists, then we're gonna remove it. If the S2 doesn't exist, the JavaScript gonna ignore it. Okay, just remove this S2-I. You don't need it. S2-1, remove class S2-1. Make it S3, S3-1. Just do it same for all the buttons. Pause the video and understand what I am writing. Just copy the full path from here and paste it in our browser. Look guys, we got what we wanted. And when you click on this image, this car slides from the left and the wheels are rotating. This image 2 comes from the downward position and image 3 does the same, and image 1 comes from the left. And we got some animation in our text. The opacity decreases and increases. So like, share and subscribe my channel for more awesome videos. Thank you guys.